Hi, this is Frank Schaefer. I am an author and activist, but I also am the proud father of a Marine who served twice in Afghanistan and once in Iraq at the beginning of those interminable wars. Now that Afghanistan has fallen so quickly to the Taliban, I remember him coming home in 2004, that's a long time ago, in this endless war, saying, you know what, we will never win there. Why is it that a young Marine corporal at the time, who was 20 years old, figured that out after 2 tours of duty when it took our leaders in this country, both Republican and Democrats, 20 years to come to the same conclusion? You know, I support Joe Biden pulling out of Afghanistan, but I want to remind Americans that we have our own Taliban here in this country. White evangelical fundamentalist Christians are reconstructionists. That means they want to reconstruct America into an Old Testament style Taliban type theocracy. No, I am not being far-fetched. The media has not covered this movement enough, but I know who they are because Rousas Rushdoony and the other founders in the 1960s and 70s were friends of mine when I was in the evangelical far right. And I want to warn Americans that the Taliban we have here, the white evangelicals, would do to blacks, women, and gay people exactly what the Taliban are going to be doing in Afghanistan now, murdering them, hounding them, persecuting them. We have in our own country people who want God to restore Trump and to override Democratic votes to bring about God's nation on earth exactly the same as they have in Afghanistan. It's time for us to take theocrats worldwide seriously. Our own Supreme Court favors churches, for instance, that want to gather in spite of bans because of a pandemic. Our own Supreme Court favors companies and colleges and other institutions who, on the basis of religious liberty, want to deny women access to abortion and contraceptives. This is not someone else's problem. Fundamentalism is a global problem, whether it's Islamic, Christian, Hindu nationalist, and it's on the rise. So let's see what's going on in Afghanistan with open eyes. This is just another shoe to drop in the war of fundamentalists globally, whether Christian evangelicals in America or Taliban nationalists or white nationalists, white supremacists, in their attempt to roll back science and progress, the fruits of the Enlightenment and the Renaissance, and everything we hold dear when it comes to liberty and democracy. So look at Afghanistan and shed a tear for the women who will be crushed now. But look to ourselves and tell the truth about the same dangers facing us here with the Republican Party-enabled theocrats in our own midst. They too are armed. They too are angry. They too are irrational. They too would be willing to kill liberals and persecute women if they could get their way. Thank you. My name is Frank Schaefer.